Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 16th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here. In your current general energies, you have this deep knowing card and this why card. So clearly, you know something on a very deep level, but why? Let's find out. You have the Temperance card, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. I think you know what adventure you need to go on, or kind of like what actions you need to take in your life, like what you need to start working towards. And it's funny that Knight of Wands came up in reverse. I don't read reversals, but every once in a while a card ends up in reverse in one of my decks. But Knight of Wands in reverse would be like the hesitation of getting started, or the hesitation of like adventure. And so I definitely feel it's time for you to go on some sort of adventure here. Yep, I mean, even going up this way, we end with the Six of Swords, which is kind of like moving on to calmer shores. So it's like this reading is saying it's time for your life to get better, but you need to let that happen here, Virgo. So, you know, and look, you have this card that says you're stepping into a brand new chapter as well. So, and you have two sixes right next to each other. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love two sixes. Two sixes to me is confirmation for your path. It just says that you're going in the right direction. You're doing the right things that you need to be doing at this time. So, you know, I feel for a lot of you that this is saying that it's time to get moving. I feel like you've been patient enough. I feel that I almost get more over preparation on the Temperance card than anything else. So I feel like you're a little bit over prepared on going on some sort of journey or starting something new. And so, it's time to get moving. This could be a new love for some of you. Right here, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles. It's like there could be a person who really wants to put the work in, who really wants to make things work with you. But maybe it's time to open up with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion, but he kind of needs to expand with the universe. He also just needs to open up. He needs to be more open. He needs to allow energy in if he wants to expand. Sorry. Butterfingers, right? And he needs to kind of like go on the adventure. There are those boats in the harbor there. And, everybody reads the Three of Wands as your ships coming in, which you can totally represent. But those boats are pointing out of the harbor. They are going away from where he is. And they literally represent the fact that he could go on an adventure if he wants to. He could, go expand his horizons. And I kind of feel that's what this reading is clearly saying. You have the Knight of Wands, which came up in reverse, which is, again, like hesitation, not wanting to go on an adventure, or not being sure that if you should go on a new adventure. So, again, I would get moving here with this energy. I would also say that for some of you, I feel like you're done waiting on a past person. This might only be for a small percentage of you. But if you've been dealing with like a past person who just like kind of would not get going, I feel that this is saying that you're no longer waiting, for that person, is what I get. I don't know. It's very simple. So I feel like you're just like moving on from something. But let's see. With the Temperance card, you have the Five of Pentacles. Excuse me. And the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, or thinking you don't have the resources to do something. Every single person feels this way right now. Three of Wands, literally the original story of the Three of Wands is that he thinks he's looking at the desert. He's looking at that water that's golden in color. And so he thinks he's looking at the desert where nothing can grow. But when he looks closer, he sees that there are those ships on the water. And he realizes, oh, it's water. It's not a desert. And so, again, I think that everyone pretty much gets something about this. And I do believe that's like the time we're in, where we could be looking at things. We could be saying, oh, to have love or to start this business, I need this resource, whatever it is. But really, you don't. You just need to get started. Five of Pentacles is focusing too much on what you don't have and needing to focus on what you do have. Yeah, look, with the Three of Wands, like whatever you're looking at, I would get moving here, Virgo, very clearly, because Ace of Wands is a card of great growth. Ace of Wands is also out with the old and with the new. So, again, if you're looking at a new opportunity here, or if you're looking to do something new, I see a lot of success in whatever this is. Ace of Wands is, like I said, a lot of growth, a lot of abundance coming in here. So, love it. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Chariot. Yes, a victory and an adventure. This is like the adventure of a lifetime here that's going on in your reading. So, I feel like you could be going on some sort of big adventure. This could be literal. You could literally be going on an adventure, traveling, but it could also be more figurative. Like you could be starting a business. This could be a relationship that you're starting as well with a person, and again, just that could be the adventure. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have the outer spirit says you're never alone. You have this crow spirit says co-create with spirit. I feel like the universe is giving you breadcrumbs here, but like in a good way, not in a bad way. It's like it's more like a line of jelly beans, right? I feel like the universe is kind of guiding you along, and that's what you need to realize here. You have the Ten of Wands, which would definitely be a lot of work. Ten of Wands is a card of being burdened, but really, Ten of Wands, that is his harvest. He planted those wands, and now he's about to reach his home here, so he is about to have a harvest. And really, it's a good card as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it can say that he is carrying too much weight. He's carrying too many heavy burdens. But, again, this is something that he is choosing to carry, that he wants to carry. So I always look at this as like a good card. He's about to reach his village here, and he's about to have a harvest. You also have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles, clearly you've been working towards something for a long time. The Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, but it can also say you've been putting a lot of work into things for a very long period of time, but now you're getting the result. So I kind of feel you're getting the results of work that you've been doing in your life for a long time. For some of you, I'm getting like this work could just be maybe you've been applying for work and maybe you haven't been seeing a lot of results in like getting maybe it's been hard to get a job, or you just haven't been getting a job or something like that. And so I feel like you're getting results, or you're like at least getting a result. Like maybe you're getting interviews more, or maybe people are at least calling you back or something like that. So I feel pretty good about this. I also do feel that there is an increase in your finances here if you go on this adventure. You have the moon here. Yeah, the moon is. You have the Seven of Cups here as well. The moon can represent illusions and fantasies, but the moon, I always say, like, it seems to me like we're in a moon period. I would say a moon period is a period where we're kind of having to follow our own inner guidance, and you could see this mountain back here, and mountains in the tarot represent achievements, but I feel for a lot of you that it's kind of like, again, I think we're in a moon period where maybe pretty much everyone, nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing in life, but we just have to go and do it, whatever that thing is. And, I would really trust that with this moon energy. Like, just trust more that you have a dream, that you're going in the right direction, and that you don't need to know all the answers, right? That you can make something successful by learning as you go. And, I feel like that this reading is encouraging you to do that. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Ace of Swords. A lot of aces here, two so far. Technically three. This is like the Ace of Cups right here. So the Ace of Swords is a victory, success, and good things coming in. A lot of people have had the Ace of Swords this week, and again, we had that eclipse. Well, depending on when you're watching this reading, we either are going to have the eclipse, or we already had the eclipse if you're watching it after in Libra. And it doesn't matter before or after. I don't care where you're at in the cycle. That eclipse is bringing a lot of truth out. And so, again, there could be some inner truths coming out here. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. I'm telling you right now, this is definitely love. So for those of you that want love, definitely available to you. I feel it could be a water sign, could be any sign. But you go to lovers. This is like true love. I feel like this person, it's like you're attracting a person where... I feel like they're really actually like an emperor, right? But they come off maybe as a page. But I don't mean like immature or anything like that. They maybe just, they don't like show everything, like all their skills or anything like that. I feel like this is a person who demonstrates. They don't like talk about things that they do, right? I think that it's more that what you're attracting here, man or woman, doesn't, or whatever gender, I don't care. Whatever you're attracting going this way, it's like Nine of Cups with the Emperor is total fulfillment. But it's almost like you're attracting a person where it's like, I feel like as you get to know this person, you're going to find out like, wow, this person, has a lot of skills, or they're much more successful than they let on, or something like that. But I feel like it's because it's a person who does what they say. They don't say anything, they just do it. So there you go. With the moon, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, of course, is a card of success. All these sixes here, and this is major confirmation. I mean, this diagonal, two sixes right here. So these two sixes to me really says you're on the right path, but Six of Wands is a card of success and a victory. This love could be a victory for you if you want love. It could also be this adventure, so again, this type of person, obviously you could go on a lot of adventures with. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Roots of Abundance card and this Great and Full card. Clearly, love, very abundant connection could be coming in for you. You literally have Page of Cups, Lovers. So for those of you that want love, looks like a good time for you. I feel like you're less focused on love, but in a good way. It's like, I feel like you've always, maybe over the past few years, you've been very focused on, desiring a relationship, or, it's kind of like consumed you in some ways. I feel like you want love, but it's less pressure. It's like you're putting less pressure on needing love. Does that make sense? Probably not. I have no clue, but take that for how it resonates. You have this Roots of Abundance card and this Great and Full card, like I said. Also, I feel a ton of abundance if you go on adventure. We see that right here. Don't be afraid to cut things off very quickly with the Six of Swords, The Six of Swords is kind of like moving on to calmer shores, but the woman and the child in this boat, they're leaving everything behind, and they're not bringing anything with them. They're doing this, they're like starting over with the hopes of a brighter future. And, I feel for a lot of you that you could be kind of being asked to walk away from one thing to have something better. Literally, that's what this eclipse is all about. For everyone, is like cutting one thing out so that you can have something better. I don't think it's like 100% true. It's like, obviously, if you have a good job and you want to make more money, there are other ways to do it than just get rid of the job. You could ask for a raise, ask for a promotion. So maybe a better way to say it is that we maybe could be making a change to improve our situation, right? It doesn't have to be cutting something off. But at the same time, don't be afraid to cut something off if you need to, because again, you are moving towards something bigger and better. You have the Page of Cups here. Definitely a love offer. I feel like there's like a solid love offer coming in here. I really do, for you. So if you want love, looks great. I also feel that there could be, this could be your dream. He has this fish in the cup there, and that might be something he's dreaming of. You have the Seven of Cups right next to it, and the Seven of Cups is a dream. It is a fantasy. He is imagining all these opportunities in his life. But I always say he needs to bring those opportunities down to earth on the Seven of Cups. So, I feel like there's something that you have to kind of like manifest on earth. You have the Lovers here. So, again, could be love. It could also just be this new opportunity. The Lovers traditionally was like a card of being at a crossroads, just having a choice to make. And, I feel for a lot of you that you have been at a crossroads, and now there's like a new opportunity for you to move in new directions or a new direction. So it's almost like the universe is opening up this new path for this like adventure of a lifetime, like I said. So let's see where this is going for you here, Virgo. With the Six of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups. How crazy is that? I said Ace of Cups right here. So a lot of you could be, kind of like moving on to calmer shores, and those calmer shores could be new love that is very fulfilling. The Ace of Cups could also just be something that is more fulfilling. So, again, this could be in work or business. If you're thinking about making a change, obviously, as I always say, like I would not just quit a job right now. I would make sure you get something first and then quit, right? But, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that, but don't just quit something. I would make sure you have something lined up. But a lot of you looks like you're moving on. With the Page of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. I would open up. Again, I do feel closed off energy here. I feel like everyone does this to this person. Again, I really get, like, I feel like this person gets slept on a lot, So, again, you really could be attracting someone where it's like people, I feel like people don't realize who this person is until it's too late. And, everybody misses out on this person. It's like you're attracting, kind of like one of those people. I don't even know what to call it, but it's like one of those people where, like, it's almost like this person's a living test for people. Where, like, God brings this, I'm not trying to make this person, put this person on a pedestal or something, but it's almost like, God brings this person to people and sees what they do with them. So, again, I feel you could be attracting a real good person here. Here you go with the Lovers. I literally said that it was probably this Emperor person. They could be like I feel like people maybe see them as a dreamer here, so they, it could be a person where, everybody just thinks that they just have these wild and crazy dreams that never come true. But it's like, really, this person could be like an undercover boss, right? This person could be someone who, like they just like I said, I feel like the energy I get off the Emperor is very much more reserved energy. It's like this person, I feel like they only talk about like a quarter of the stuff, their life, and it's not like they're secretive or something. They just do. They don't talk, So again, I really feel like you could be attracting like a real boss-like person here. And, looks good to me. Pass the test, right? Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this mechanic card. Says you can easily fix your finances with little friction. You have this card that says you're stepping into a brand new chapter, which clearly you are. I feel like you're going on this new adventure in your life. And I feel like this new adventure is going to be one of, great success, or at least more success and abundance and happiness as well. I see a lot of happiness coming in for you here. So, I definitely like that. For those of you, some of you, I don't even think you're fixing your finances. I think you're just making more money. Again, this is the area of the good stuff. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. The Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, but it's also like investing your energy into things. It's like where you put your energy and what you get back. So if you put your energy in the right things, then obviously you're going to get good energy back. And, Six of Pentacles, though, is also equal give and take. I do feel that your finances are kind of like balancing out here, or, you're finding a way to balance out your resources. You have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is kind of like imagination. He is imagining all these things that could exist. He's like imagining one thing. Is the way I look at him is that he is imagining one dream. One thing that he wants to accomplish, but he is imagining all the like good things and bad things that could go along with whatever it is that he's trying to accomplish. So I always say, like with this card, you just need to make something happen. This is the classic overthinking type of energy, even though it's showing up in the good stuff. To me, it just is saying that you can have your dream. Like that is the good part, right? But I still feel that there's a need to stop thinking about it. I think you just need to get to work and stop thinking about some sort of dream. You have the Emperor and the Nine of Cups, so definitely some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you here. The Emperor is like boss energy. You could be a boss as well. So, this could be you, like two emperors finding each other almost. Like, I kind of do feel that, where it's like you could be attracting someone who's also a boss, and you could be a boss. So there you go. But I also feel this is saying it's time to take action on a dream. The Nine of Cups is the wish itself, like what you are wishing for. The Emperor's like I'm ready to go. What are you waiting for? He's got this armor on, which says he's ready to go at a moment's notice. So I feel like it's time to, again, I feel like you're ready to go on the adventure of a lifetime, but the Emperor is like saying, get off your ass and get on the boat. It's like time to get moving forward, right? Let's see. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like, kind of drawing a line in the sand, but it's a card of conviction. That says when you know that something is going to be successful, that's when it will truly be successful here. And, that's kind of what I have for you. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Seven of Swords. I didn't even need to pull this because to me, it's showing up in the good stuff. So I feel like there's nothing to worry about. But to me, two sevens is internal fears that don't exist. So like I was saying, on the Seven of Cups, it's like that guy he sees the good things, but he's fearing the bad things as well, which could always happen. So I feel it's time to get moving. With the Nine of Cups and the Emperor, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she follows her heart. Every single one of you earth signs is going to get, the Queen of Cups. You're the first earth sign I'm doing today. I'm sure that the other two are going to have Queen of Cups as well. It is a time for you earth signs to really listen to that inner voice, your heart, You have the Ten of Swords here. We're pulling 5 main themes. Ten of Swords says something is dead, done, over with. This is the Libra eclipse, right? I don't care if you're watching this before or after. Doesn't matter to me. Regardless, again, eclipses last for like 6 months. So, what I would say here is that, I feel like you have some time, but if there's something that you need to sacrifice or let go of, or if there's something that isn't pulling its weight in your life, Six of Pentacles, right? Six of Pentacles is like, why are you wasting your time? Where? Not, why, but where are you wasting your time in life? And can you identify those places where you are, right? And Ten of Swords says those things need to be killed and removed from your life. You have this Wild Woman card. I feel like it doesn't matter what gender you are, but I do feel like a little bit of getting a little bit more into your wild side energy would be a good idea. A little bit of that energy that's willing to get messy, make mistakes, try new things. That's what I would dive into here. You have this Fortune's Wheel. It says luck and right timing. I feel like luck is on your side. It's like this adventure of a lifetime is very lucky for you, and everything is kind of like I feel like I was saying jelly beans earlier, right? It's like the universe has everything in alignment for you, but you have to start the journey, is what I feel. And what do you know? You have the Knight of Wands again. So definitely time to get started. You have this Thunder card as well. I feel something is getting too loud. It's in a good way. It's almost like the universe is knocking on your door and is saying like, hey, there's something you need to take action on over here. This new direction, something you've been thinking about for a while. And, I feel like the universe doesn't want you to be stuck. I feel the universe is trying to motivate you to action here with this reading, so that you can find your roots of abundance and fulfillment, right? And so I would get moving. Pretty simple. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your week.